केंद्रीय विद्यालय संगठन, Jonas Institute of Education and Training presents video course presentation, class 10th, subject science. Chapter 1, chemical reactions and equations. This is session 5 of total 8 sessions. CBSE syllabus 2020-2021. When we go forward in this session, we will continue with types of chemical reactions and we will discuss displacement reactions. Targeted learning outcomes. By the end of this session, we hope it will be clear in your mind what is a displacement reaction. You will be able to identify displacement reaction from given examples and will develop the skills of analysis, application and problem solving. What do you observe? Observe this again. What is actually happening here? One powerful species displaces weaker species. Observe this also. Again, what is observed? One powerful species displaces another. This is single displacement reaction, when more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compound. You can see reaction of magnesium with copper sulfate. It results into formation of magnesium sulfate and copper. As magnesium is more reactive than copper, it is having capability to displace copper from copper sulfate. This kind of reactions are called single displacement reaction or displacement reactions. Hence, what is displacement reaction? Displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound. For example, reaction between iron and copper sulfate. Copper sulfate solution is blue in color. When it is treated with iron, iron displaces copper from copper sulfate as iron is more reactive than copper. As a result, ferrous sulfate solution is formed, which is light green in color, and deposition of copper can be seen. In this reaction, iron has displaced copper from copper sulfate solution. Let us now study activity 1.9 as given in NCERT textbook. It deals with reaction of iron and copper sulfate. What we are going to do in this activity? We are going to suspend one clean iron nail into one test tube filled with copper sulfate solution. After 20-30 minutes, what will be our observation? Blue color of copper sulfate solution fades and it changes into light green color. The iron nail that remains suspended has a brownish coating on its surface. Let us see this activity. Some features of displacement reactions. These reactions are generally found to occur in the solution. These reactions are exothermic in nature. In these reactions, one reactant is always an element. The elements involved may be metals or non-metals, means that both metals and non-metals take part in displacement reactions. Relative reactivities of metals. Before we go forward in this video, it is important to understand the relative reactivities of metals and relative reactivities of non-metals. For that, we should understand what is reactivity series or activity series of metals. The arrangement of metals in a vertical column in order of their decreasing reactivity from top to bottom is called reactivity series or activity series of metals. More active metals in this series lie above, whereas less reactive metal lie below in this series. From this table you can understand magnesium is more reactive than aluminium because it is lying above in this series. Similarly, you see hydrogen is there. Metals present above hydrogen are more reactive than hydrogen, and metals present below hydrogen are less reactive than hydrogen. Similarly, relative reactivities of nonmetals. This is for halogen. Fluorine most reactive, iodine least reactive. This is the reactivity order. Now you understand that displacement reactions are those reactions in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element from its compounds. Types of displacement reactions. Those reactions in which a more active metal displaces a less active metal from its compound. Those reactions in which a active metal displaces hydrogen from sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. Those reactions in which a more active nonmetal displaces a less active nonmetal from its compound. Now let us discuss examples from first category, that is those reactions in which a more active metal displaces a less active metal from its compound. Earlier we studied one activity, that is reaction of iron with copper sulfate. It also falls in same category. Other examples are reaction of zinc with copper sulfate to form zinc sulfate and copper, reaction of lead with copper chloride to form lead chloride and copper, and these two reactions prove that zinc and lead are more reactive elements than copper. Few more examples from same category. Reaction of copper with silver nitrate solution to form copper nitrate and silver. Reaction of magnesium with copper sulfate to form magnesium sulfate and copper. Reaction of sodium with water to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. From these reactions, it is clear that copper is more reactive than silver, magnesium is more reactive than copper, and sodium is more reactive than hydrogen. It is as per activity series. Now, one very important displacement reaction from same category, reaction of ferric oxide with aluminium. This reaction is highly exothermic in nature, and here aluminium, being more reactive than iron, displaces iron from ferric oxide. As a result, iron is formed, but as the temperature is so high, this iron formed, it is in molten state. This reaction is called Thermit reaction, and this reaction is used to join railway tracks or cracked machine parts. Now some examples from second type of displacement reactions. Those reactions in which a active metal displaces hydrogen from sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid. Like reaction of zinc with sulfuric acid to form zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Reaction of zinc with hydrochloric acid to form zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Reaction of aluminium with sulfuric acid to form aluminium sulfate and hydrogen gas. Those metals which are placed above hydrogen in activity series can displace hydrogen from mineral acids. Copper and silver will not be giving such kind of reactions, as these are less reactive than hydrogen and placed below hydrogen in activity series. Just recall activity 1.3. This is actually displacement reactions, and you also have observed that it is exothermic in nature. Let us now talk something about displacement reactions of nonmetals. Reaction of chlorine with potassium bromide to form potassium chloride and bromine. We already have discussed that chlorine is more reactive than bromine, hence can displace bromine from its compound. One more example, reaction of chlorine with potassium iodide to form KCl and iodine. Again, we can see this reaction is taking place as chlorine is more reactive than iodine and can displace iodine from its compound. Major application of displacement reactions. Displacement reactions are used in the extraction of silver and gold. Silver or gold ore is dissolved in sodium cyanide solution. To the solution of the compound formed, pieces of zinc are added. Zinc, being more reactive than silver and gold, displaces silver and gold from the solutions of their compounds. Let us discuss some questions based on displacement reactions. Question number 1. Why does the color of copper sulfate solution change when an iron nail is dipped in it? You understand? This question is based on the activity 1.9. To get time, you can pause your video here. Now tell your answer. When an iron nail is placed in a copper sulfate solution, iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution, forming iron sulfate, which is green in color. Therefore, the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades and green color appears. Equation for the same is being given. Next question. In the refining of silver, the recovery of silver from silver nitrate solution involved displacement by copper metal. Write down the reaction involved. You can pause your video here to get time. Now tell your answer. This is the equation involved. Copper react with silver nitrate to form copper nitrate and silver. Thank you very much. In our next video, we will be starting with double displacement reactions.